we're going to now focus our praying on the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, this is a part of Africa that is very, very often overlooked and doesn't really receive a huge amount of highlighting in terms of prayer. I felt that rather importantly to pray for DRC Congo, or Congo DRC as it's often known, as part of another prayer initiative that is the 54 days of prayer, praying for each nation in Africa for the healing of Africa. And we're in the middle of this. We're actually on day 13 of the 54 days of prayer for the healing of Africa. And this is a very, very comprehensive prayer guide that's been put together. I've heard it said actually by people who do watch the different prayer guides that are put out, that this is possibly the most comprehensive prayer guide that has been put together to pray for each nation in Africa. And it's available in PDF form. It's available on our website. You can download it from our website. Just pop on the homepage. I believe it's there at the moment, just scrolling down. This is day 13, and day 13 is praying for Congo DRC. This initiative runs through to the 18th of November. So as I say, hop onto the website and download this. It's a phenomenal prayer guide, and you can have it as an electronic version. You don't have to print off all the different pages, but it's an amazing prayer guide. So in our praying for Congo DRC today, just a few facts that I'd like to highlight for you. It's a nation that has a population of 95.8 million people. It's potentially one of the richest countries on earth. But, and here's the but, colonialism, slavery, and corruption have made it one of the poorest. And so we're going to pray for Father to release these riches within DRC, Congo DRC. It was a colony of Belgium up until 1960 when it gained its independence. But wars in the 1990s have caused massive conflict, and it's had loads and loads of different civil wars that have really pulled it apart as a nation. Murder, rape, plundering of the nation, and the use of child soldiers have been used as weapons against innocent civilians. And so it is really a nation that is attempting to recover, but it's got a long way to go. And as our praying will make an impact spiritually over the nation today. It's in the middle of an economic slump, and 6 million lives have been lost through brutality and disease. I mean, the statistics are frightening. They are frightening about a lot of these developing nations. And so as we pray, do you know the resources of Congo DRC are worth an estimated $24 trillion. The natural resources, $24 trillion, yet it comes out as one of the poorest nations on earth because of the situation that is found in and the government that governs it. It is a nation on the World Watch List of persecuted Christians. It's number 40, and it's number 40, but get this, 96% of the population belong to Christian denominations. So of that 95.8 million people, 96% of those would call themselves Christians, and they're part of Christian denominations. But the Islamic extremist group, Alliance of Democratic Forces, they cause such brutal murder and attacks throughout different villages in Congo DRC. That is why it is such a tough place to be a Christian in, even though the percentage of Christians is very high. So as we go into our breakout groups, I'd like us to pray for 3 areas, and we're going to take 10 minutes in our breakout groups. So let's be really, really clear and succinct on these. I'd like us to pray for the young people of the nation. that they will bring a sense of hope as the nation moves forward, that they themselves will become ambassadors of the gospel, and that they will pursue spiritual and national reconciliation, that God will use them to reconcile the nation spiritually and nationally. Second prayer point is for the government, to pray for a stable government, a government rooted in righteousness, and that they will seek lasting solutions within this unstable and unstable nation. So a government rooted in righteousness, seeking lasting solutions to create a stable nation. And finally, let's lift up Jesus over this nation. Pray for the Prince of Peace,